Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, and welcome to my tribe of keto lovers. And we try to do it strict and unmessy, and a lot of us track, a lot of us weigh, a lot of us measure, a lot of us don't. But success is the only thing that we strive for here, and success is such a personal journey. I love the N equals 1, which means you are the experiment. And people get such fabulous insight into themselves, the wisdom that we bring here to this channel. There are a lot of older people who thought they could never, ever, ever make their metabolisms rev up again, lose the weight that had plagued them for years. And no matter how many times they went back to Weight Watchers, they stalled at 11.2 pounds off, right? But keep paying that money every month. So when we come here and we give up the sugar, all of them, and the artificial sweeteners, all of them, and the diet soda, yes, the diet soda with the aspartame, if you haven't gotten the memo, there's some not so good things in it. And at best, even when I read articles about it, it says limit your sodas to one every 2 weeks because it's not the poison so much as the dose of the poison. That was what one of the articles said. And it's so true. If you have 4 diet sodas a day, you're getting a big dose of aspartame. If you have one every few days, it's a better bad choice, right? It's just like a piece of gum. It's a better bad choice. Just like a pink, yellow, or blue packet of artificial sweetener, if you go out to a restaurant and you don't have your Pure or your Xyla or other little things that you carry around. I have packets of Pure in case I go out. But then again, you can always get those little jars that I love, those little glass baby food spill-proof jars, and always keep on hand like coconut oil or the Pure or Xyla or some alternative sweetener, not artificial sweetener. It comes from a source that began as a plant. And so we do the best that we can. We limit our better bad choices and we move along, and life is good for a lot of us. Most of us here appreciate what keto has brought us, even in the non-scale victories. And I made a decision this morning. It's Thursday, and I usually do my weigh-in, and I usually post it, and I decided I'm not going to post it anymore. I lost a pound, so I'm in my range of what works for me. And so it's summer, it's hot, it's humid, it's bloaty, and even losing a pound makes me delighted, but I'm not gonna keep posting what I weigh. If somebody wants to know what I weigh, I'll sure tell them, but I'm just not gonna post it anymore. Plus, I've been so busy with my double yogurt postings, right? So life is good here on Cape Cod. It's cloudy and dreary, but that's okay because I'm doing keto and I'll figure it out, and I've always got something I can do here. My little keto coaching business is busy enough. And then answering the comments here keeps me busy as well. And then the further education, always trying to keep up with other people's videos and things that I learn, the educational ones. Now, Dr. Hyman has this new series out, and it's called Farmacy, Farmacy, I think, but it's F, not PH. And in the one that I watched yesterday, he had Dave Asprey as his guest. And Dave is the yellow eyeglass wearing bulletproof executive founder. And he does tons and tons of N equals 1 experiments on himself. He's brilliant in his marketing, but his products are also wonderful. I use his brain octane. I buy his bulletproof coffee at times when it's on sale at Whole Foods, which is always amazing when it's $3 off a bag, so it's like $12 for a pound, or maybe it's the 12 ounces, but that's pretty standard. But this is a great organic coffee, and so they were talking some really cool things, and he was talking a lot about women. His wife gives him a lot of information that he passes along. And he was saying not to have a bulletproof coffee if you're a woman every day, have a few a week. Well, I'm reducing what I put in my bulletproof coffee, but I'm not giving it up, which means that my bulletproof coffee for when I get up, I'm working an overnight, so I'll be getting up at 11:15 tonight, and in it will be already, I've measured, is 1 tablespoon of pasture-raised butter, happens to be Organic Valley, and then 8 grams of brain octane. So I've cut it down from a tablespoon to a half a tablespoon. And we'll just try it that way on nights that I work. When I'm home and I like to enjoy my bulletproof coffee in the morning, I will have the full boat. I will have a full tablespoon of that and a tablespoon of the pasture-raised butter, Kerrygold, Organic Valley. And I will also have the Genius Vita Cup with the vitamins in it and totally enjoy it. But when I'm at work, and the thermos bottle changes the taste, I know. You get weird when you get older and you can detect things. And I remember Greg used to detect things that I never did. And I'd think, wow, is he picky? But it's happened to me too. So today is a yummy food day. I'm having a 5 ounces of tenderloin steak, 20 grams of sauteed steak cut, nice thick mushrooms, and 40 grams of roasted asparagus for my prebiotic. And then I'm having a huge green leafy with all organic. So it's red leaf, arugula, baby spinach, spring mix. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just 3 tubbies and 1 head with the red leaf. So that's what I'm having. And I will have another smaller version of coffee when I get home from my meeting in a little while. And so these are my macros for the day. Oh, yes, they are. This is my chronometer. And if you use your chronometer, you know how cool it is. So I am having 1,339 calories. I actually would allow myself another 100 if I need to. 50 grams of protein, so that's kind of my cap for protein, and it usually happens on a steak night. My carbs with the salad and the asparagus and the mushrooms is 9.3. I do total carbs, not net, and my fats are 119.2. And that makes me very, very happy to have things that way. And so I'm going to have that meal at 3. I work an overnight. It is Thirsty Thursday, so you never know what's going to happen. So anyway, if you get a chance to watch Dr. Hyman's series of Farmacy, it's worth it. It's always educational because you've got his brain power and then whoever his guest is too, and they always bring a lot to the table. So that's how I'm rolling with that. And I am doing another video with a gentleman. And, well, I think when you see this, you will already have seen that. And then I plan to do another Girly and the Cowboy one. And this one will be hosted on my channel. So it's always fun. And I'm so immersed in the keto world. I just love it. And I love what you're hearing. And today, out of nowhere, I hear from this man who's 60 years old. I don't think I've ever heard from him before. So he's 60 and he's lost 80 pounds in a year. And it's like, wow, that is so good to hear. And I can't believe it. It took that long for him to, contact me because he says he likes the strictness that's here and he tries to follow it. And I so appreciate that. And then I heard from another woman who's 65. And she has lost 22 pounds in 6 weeks, I think. Well, isn't that wonderful to be 65 and lose that weight? I love it. Life is good for those of us that follow our keto food plan. And so if I haven't watched you and commented on you in a few days, please forgive me. There's so many quality podcasters out there that just trying to keep up with all of them takes takes hours, and I'm really glad that I have those hours and I'm not working one of those day jobs that I used to work that was 9 or 10 hours, plus all the food prep. When I had 2 meals a day, 1 meal a day certainly adds to the simplicity of my keto food plan. And I do 1 meal a day, and I have it at 3, usually between 3 and 4, and in the afternoon. And then when I wake up in the morning, like today, I got up at 3:30, I think, and I started my bulletproof coffee at that time. I mix all the goodies in my NutriBullet, and so it's nice and frothy. And sometimes I do it twice, so I have like probably a cup's worth of coffee that's just froth, and I admit I love it, and it still counts, right? Still part of the bulletproof coffee. And then I will, it's 6 a.m. now, I'll go to my meeting, and I come back, and I will have the second modified bulletproof, and then I will get till 3 o'clock and have my dinner. And so I call it a fatty fast. So it's the 23, 24 hours, and it works for me. I'm a woman, I'm 67. I believe that my body likes the fat as the fuel to go along with through the day. I've been on maintenance for close to 3 years. Could it be? Definitely over 2. And no, I don't keep a diary of those sort of things, but I do my weight in here as well as on the chronometer. You can put it. And I started this logging in this when I was on Weight Watchers. So yeah, so life is good. I'm happy, and here we are. I've got my food logged for the day, and I've got my salad prepped. I have not done the asparagus or the mushrooms yet, but I usually roast and saute those and then put them on the plate, ready to add the tenderloin that I will saute in butter. Greg cooks it on the big green egg, and very, very rare, but it gets smoked. And so then by sauteing it in butter, it gets ready. And it's nice to have a steak midweek. And so that's it, 1,339 calories, and carbs are under 10. And I'm still having a huge salad with 4 tablespoons of 2 of Evu and 2 of macadamia nut. Life is good. I love my OMAD. And for those of you that don't do OMAD, that wonder if you ever can, try it one day, make sure there's enough fats in it, and give yourself permission to go back to 2 meals a day if it doesn't work. Just try it. I tried it one day and never went back. And you could have, first of all, if you told me I could live without sugar or grains, like 5 years ago, no way, Jose. And then lose my cravings, no way. Still have triggers, but I know how to avoid triggers, right? And then I squint when I can't avoid a trigger. And then OMAD, going from 2 meals a day, well, first from going from 3 meals a day with snacks to 3 meals a day with no snacks, and then 2 meals a day, and now I'm down to the 1 meal a day. And it feels like I never did anything different. It works. And so your body will love you for it. It gives you a chance of body to breathe, process all the foods in your digestive tract, and heal. And that's what we want to do here, because there's other things besides the scale that are victories for us. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, well under 20 today. And if you're somebody that just needs a little help, I offer Keto Coaching Sarah.com, and I offer the different packages. So Keto Coaching Sarah.com, go there, and the packages are explained. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you the next time. Bye-bye for now.